Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Lately, my phone has been going crazy. So many messages, comments, even Facebook posts, all asking the same thing. How does the V3 Mini perform? Well, after more than 2 months of testing, I finally have the results. And just to be clear, this is not something I unboxed. The V3 and V3 Mini are mounts I have built myself. So today I want to show you how they have been performing under the stars and under our own star, the sun. So let's start. And no, it's not a banana, even though it feels like I've been carrying one everywhere lately. So when the V3 Mini was ready, I want to start very easy. So I just put a Coronado PSP on top because it's lightweight, only 1.5 kilogram, and so very easy to see and to use. And was also perfect to see if everything was working smoothly. So from the very first test, I was happy with the result. Tracking was stable, movements were precise, and everything felt reliable. And honestly, as a builder, that first moment when you realize your project actually works is priceless. But after a few sessions with the BSD, I wanted to push things a bit more. Around that time, with method paycheck from working at a smart telescope company, I bought something I'd always dreamed of, my first Takahashi. And as many of you know, Takahashis are like gummy bears. Once you got one, you cannot stop at just one. But that's also when I built the PSP Mod Stage 1, with a huge help from El Pirato, who provided me with a 120mm ERM, the energy reserve computer. So if you'd like a full video dedicated to the PSP mount, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to share the details, files, and everything with you. During the summer, I took the V3 Mini with me on holiday. Luckily, I had a garden where I could set everything down and spent quite a lot of time on each alpha solar photography. And honestly, I was very impressed. Mount handled the setup perfectly, and then managing to get some really nice images. One of the things I love about the mount is how it's portable. You can literally travel with it, set down in a garden and get to use the road. Yeah, and yes, it survived being packed in my luggage, which is probably the best pair of all stuff. Like as much as I love the sun, I know many of you are here for the other stuff. So let's talk about guiding performance under the stars. So I set the V3 Mini and ran a 35-minute guiding session, which I have compressed into this time lapse at 60 times the speed. So as you'll see, the guiding is very consistent. There are a few spikes in the graph, but that was just some weak gaps. Overall, the mount performed really well. Seeing the graphs stay that stable was one of the moments where I thought, oh yes, this is exactly why I built it. So of course, I don't want you just to take my word for it. So in this video, I also include live captures like this one of the V3 Mini guiding with PhD2, so you can see exactly how it reacts in real time. And if you want to dive into the details, in the description you will find the PhD2 guiding logs from my sessions and the files for the V3 Mini and the V3. That way you can analyze the data for yourself and decide if you want to try to build it. 2 months of testing, from PST solar session to Takahashi's upgrade full night guiding, here are my conclusions. The V3 Mini is compact, portable, and delivers performance that honestly exceeded my expectations. It's versatile, reliable, and I have been very happy with its performance for solar and deep sky hues. Here you can see a lot of images and also time lapses for the sun. Here you can see the guiding, like you can see here. This is the guiding logs from PhD2 log viewer, and yes, so it's something I would recommend to person to build and so on. Also because as you can see in my last few videos where I present this mount, I built the mount with you, and so it's not difficult to build, not difficult to set up. And yes, that's it for the video. This is my full experience for now with the V3 Mini after 2 months of testing. But like you can see here, we have had a lot of people testing the V3 Mini in the group. So here you can see a person that built the V3, so the one with the big Harmonic drives with his own setup on top, and he had absolutely no problem in guiding, no problem with 300 second exposure. So I would recommend to build it. And if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Thanks a lot for watching, clear skies to everyone, and see you in the next one.